Good morning. Joe with Bowers, Maryland injury attorney. Today I wanted to talk to you about what happens when you're in an accident in another state. Or, let's say you live in a state that isn't Maryland, like one of our very close neighbors to my Elkton office, Pennsylvania or Delaware, even New Jersey. And you get in an accident here in Maryland. What do I do? Who do I call? Do I want an attorney where I live? Do I want an attorney where the accident happened? How does it all work? One of the important things that you need to do when looking for and hiring and considering an attorney is whether or not they are familiar with or regularly handle those types of cases. The insurance laws in every state are so different, incredibly different, especially in the three states here that I deal with the most, which is Maryland, which is where I'm licensed to practice, Delaware, and Pennsylvania. Now, I don't practice in Delaware, I don't practice in Pennsylvania, but I handle a lot of cases for people who live or are in vehicles that are insured in both Delaware or Pennsylvania, but get in Maryland accidents. It is very important that you will work with an attorney that has an understanding of how those different insurance rules and policies and weird, quirky nuances work together. Not only do I have a very solid understanding of all of those different nuances, but I have colleagues both in Delaware and Pennsylvania and New Jersey that if I ever have an obscure situation that for whatever reason I'm unaware of, I get that information. I make sure that I'm doing whatever I need to do to make sure that I am handling a claim appropriately. Now, sometimes in some of these cases, without somebody at the helm that really knows what's going on, and this especially applies to trying to handle one of these cases on your own. If you've been in an accident in a state that's not the state that you live in and not the state that you're insured in, you absolutely should not handle the case on your own. Sometimes, in some situations, you could be leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table. And that's money that could be used to pay your medical bills, compensate you for pain and suffering, or any other number of things. It's important to contact an attorney regardless for one of these accident cases because they're very tricky and the insurance companies want to keep their money. They certainly don't want to pay it to you. But more importantly, if you've been in an accident in some other state, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and you live here in Maryland, feel free to call me. I'm going to put you in touch with an attorney that I trust and I know that handles those cases there, but understands the nuances between the two states and how the laws interact with each other and the different insurance rules. And certainly somebody that will call me if they have a particular question about how something is handled, and vice versa. So, regardless, if you've been in an accident in Maryland, but you live in Delaware or Pennsylvania, or any other state for that matter, or you live in Maryland and you've been in an accident in one of those other states, feel free to give me a call, 410-885-6200. I will sit down, I'll speak to you, we can do it over the phone, whatever you prefer. If it's something where I need to get you in touch with a practitioner in one of those other states, I'm going to do so, and you're going to be put in touch with somebody who I know understands the nuances between the different states and those laws. So if you have any questions, give me a call, 410-885-6200, or visit bowerslawmd.com.